Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Nathan Payne. Just wanted to come together and make a quick YouTube video on how we just made $30,000 on a deal in a week's time. The purpose of the video is just to break down how we got the deal, how we moved it, how I negotiated it, and any issues or anything that came up. And my goal is to kind of help you guys learn from my experience on how you guys can get deals and make money. So stay tuned and I'll break it down for you. What's up everybody? Thanks for tuning in. So right now I just wanted to kind of break down the deal and how we got it and answer the questions of, what did we do to get the deal, how do we negotiate it, and how we move it so quick. So, first of all, please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon. That would help us out a ton. We're really just starting this YouTube channel, so as many people we can get to see the video, the more the better. So let's break down the deal. So I just got this deal in Utah, and we just made, like I said in the intro, $30,000 on it, and the seller wanted us to close on it ASAP. So we had 10 days or 7. I think it was 7 days to close on the deal. So this is how it happened. All right, I want to break it down so you guys understand. So the lead came in from pay-per-click marketing, Google Ads. And as soon as I got the lead, I called it and I talked to the seller. She wanted a lot more than I was initially able to get the deal for. So the house is probably worth $250 to $260. When I had originally called her, she wanted $220,000, and I knew that deal wasn't going to work because we needed, especially to wholesale, we needed it around like 180 to 190. So I told her, I said, hey, look, right now that price, it's a little higher than I'd like to be, but I'd like to get you on a Zoom call and chat with you about your property. Is there anyone else that would be interested in this decision-making process that you have? And she said, yeah, I have a son that would be interested in talking about this, helping me make the decision. So I said, let's schedule a time to do a Zoom call. Because when I talk to sellers, sometimes if their price is too high, and if I immediately tell them like, hey, I need to be at a 180, like I lose all rapport. So on this one, I kind of wanted to give it some time. And I knew some other investors were going to call her, so I said, hey, maybe somebody else will hit her with the anchor and she won't like it, and then my offer will look better. So I kind of waited. I set up a Zoom call meeting with her on the following Monday, and she did not, she kind of bailed on it. So I was like, well, maybe she signed with someone else, but I'm going to keep following up. So I kept following up, and I followed up maybe 2 or 3 times, and every time I follow up, I call, I text, I email. And she ended up 3 days after the Monday meeting we're supposed to do, she ended up emailing me back, because when I had emailed to follow up, I said, hey, is the property still for sale? So she ended up saying, yes, the property is still for sale, when she replied to my email. So then I said, okay, well, when can we set up another time to call? She ended up responding and said, hey, I already have an offer on the table and I think I'm going to go with it. And I said, whoa, don't go with it. So I actually got on the phone with her and I was like, hey, don't go with it. I still am interested. And she ended up telling me that another investor had ended up going to her house and offering $190,000 for the property. So exactly what I wanted to happen happened. Someone had anchored her low, and she was open to it. So I said, hey, look, I know you're at 190. I know you're about to accept it. But what can I do to kind of set myself apart from that other buyer? Is there anything else I can provide? She's like, well, you can pay a little bit more. I said, look, I was wanting to be at 180. 190 I can do, but I can't really go higher than that. Is there anything else you can think of that I can do to help you out? Now, as I was talking to her, moving was a big issue. She had a bunch of stuff in her house and she was really worried about it. So I said, what if I gave you 190 and I helped you move? If I paid for a moving service? And she lit up over the phone. She says, yeah, that would help out a ton. So I said, okay, let's do this. I can close on the deal at 190 because I knew it was a deal at 190. And I said, I'll pay for a move. And never move the seller yourself. Don't show up in a truck and with your moving clothes and try to move them. It's a terrible idea. I've done it when I first started. Don't move sellers. Pay for a moving service. These guys are professionals and they'll knock that out. Maybe another video for another time. I tried to move a hoarder and it took me like 3 days, and I ended up having to call a moving company anyway, because after 3 days I only packed a 26-foot truck. I only packed like 5 feet of it. So it was a nightmare. Never move a hoarder. It was a nightmare. So I offered to move her, and I'm willing to pay for it, right? And that's maybe like $2,000-$3,000, but it's worth it. So anyway, ended up talking to her son. She signed. I had 7 days to move it. Within a day, I found a buyer that was willing to buy it for $220, and we got the deal done. So I hope like this video. I hope it hasn't been too long, but we got the ad, we got the deal from pay-per-click online ads. I negotiated the crap out of this deal. I followed up, and that's how I got the deal done, is follow up. And if you don't follow up, you're making some mistakes. And then we moved it by sending a text blast and our reaching out to our buyers list. And we do this nationwide, by the way, so we can move a deal anywhere, and it's not hard if you know the process and how to reach out to the buyers. So moved it real quick because it was a great deal. It closed last Friday. We got funded today, yesterday, so $30K in a week. That's not no big deal. That's great for us. I mean, and she was extremely grateful. I actually even called her today, and she said, "Hey, thanks." I asked her to leave us a 5-star review, and she did. So that's the business we're in. We help people sometimes, and it's great that we're able to help her move. She's grateful that we're moving her. So last thing I want to add, she's doing a post-possession of the property where she wants to live in it after we close on it, so she has some time to move out. The buyer was fine with it. We negotiated it with the end buyer that we're working with, our partner, and that was cool. So I forgot to add that part in there, but that's just a minor detail. But hey guys, you can do it too. Talk to a lot of, you're going to get deals. It's a numbers game. Talk to as many sellers as you can. Ask them how you can help them apart from the other competition, other than money. See, hey, can I move you? Is there anything I can do? Do that, and I guarantee you'll get deals, guys. So good luck. Thanks for coming and joining the video. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon, and then we'll see you next time.